Richard Bain Squawks, SAGAcom. Spelmoms or Moms 1 That's, I'll say it in English. I'm Richard Bailey from the Bonaparte Reserve, and I'm living at the Timian Valley here now. Took me hour and a half. We were hunting deer, and I was chasing one. It took me hour and a half when I was about 16 to get from here up to the top. Just steady going. Hunting back in there, and there's a lake back there they call Gallagher Lake, up back in there. And just on the other side of that, about another mile over the other side is McLean Lake. Yeah. It makes me feel good. Laan poepsman is geniement leel, lchbaal koklutis li de tselam. Kom tus tisas olilam. Well, my grandfather was telling the story, would make me feel good, and it would make me laugh on some of the stuff that they talk about. But nowadays, when people are talking, they want to get it over with. I only got 10 minutes for your time. That's all I want off you. And them days, it's no such thing as time. It's patience. Taput quislis they never really did tell me any stories about the valley, just how they worked in our area. That's pretty well what it was all about. Yeah, and how they survived to the tough years in the valley here. القاسس ليا خيلمس إليا وخارج أليكس إليا الخاص تميخ والتسالتس إليا لي ما خاص نايد سواقش نايد تميخ. I started out working when I was a young fella, helping my grandfather all the time, either with haying or horses or feeding cows or horses, and I've worked most of my life since I was a little boy. My grandfather, my grandmother, and my mother always talked to me in native Kalmuch all the time. Yeah, that's how I've might forgotten a little, but I still know enough that they can't talk about me. That's one of the things we never should forget as the children. Even, it's like I say, like the older ones even that are coming up. When I go to meetings, I still like to see the younger generation come to a meeting to be with the elders, to learn more of what's out there. That's how I learned. I was with the elders, and then when I went anywhere, I was with them. They don't tell you. I'm not going to tell you to get out there and come with me, and all I say, you can come with me, I'll just show you, and then they start telling you, but it's up to you to use this year. It's the same with your when you're talking Kalmuch. It's the same thing. And then if you don't come, stay home, you're the problem, because you don't want to learn. When you want to learn something, you go with them. Don't say, oh no, I can't. I don't squanan's Wait, nashkat earlier my kochach my kulam clicks at me like we're gonna make something out there. And then if you come out, then you've learned. You start working your way up to learn what's out there. Yeah, I've been all over these mountains here, all the way on foot and horseback, all the way back in there. When you're talking about storytelling of the land, they mention the place, all the names of the places here. and then they start telling it where it comes from. In Shuswap, that's what they call the chimney rock. But this is what I was told, that there was Skalpelk, they used the word instead of that. The medicine people used to use that also. The when they worked on the people, yeah, there was only certain people that could get up in there, and they were the ones. Okay. They tell you the story of how the animals or what comes into your land, and then they mention all the places that they've came to when was in Elia, when they're talking about what's on the land here. The story was about, I was telling you a little of what I know. When there's a rock down 3 Mile crossing here, and I had a hole in a rock, a very perfect hole. And what they told was something, the coyote was pretty smart, eh? He says, if I could make a hole in this rock or something, that I could do something for you in a spiritual way. We got to return that laughter. We don't have that anymore. Some of it has been lost due to what some of our generation gone through. But just like I was saying, they've got to let that go and bring your children back so that everybody can get back together again. In the future, for our generation, I would like to see the language come back together. If we could just quit working against each other and try to work together. And Kalmuch, like to, in Kalmuch, Kumtus, Kulmimen as Kokluts and Ada, Kalmuch, Whites and Ada, Timich, even is Chimamel, that is Kukako, Taix, Kulmins, Kalklutmens, Kalmuch, and Malas, Kumtus land to walk, Nelia, the Timich, at my last miss white is needed speech needed to me. Thank you. Guksham. That's I said that first in English and then in Kalmuch.